I can bring it with me. If you want to leave it, you can leave it. Yeah, it looks
Okay.
I can leave it now.
Yeah.
AJ, please help me welcome Sharon F. Beckham. I kind of want to start off by saying that as much as this part of your life is important, I'm going to be totally honest. You might hear what I say, but it's not. High school, it builds your character, it helps you get comfortable with who you are, but especially for the seniors, that next step you're about to take into college, all that, whoever you were in high school, the people you know, your popularity, all that is gone. You start back to square one, nobody, and it's all about you and the choices you made. Lived in Texas, ended up leaving to graduate from a different school my senior year of high school, which messed me up with football, I lost scouts, it was just all around just messed up. And that led me into making kind of some wrong decisions when picking a school. And I know some of the seniors are probably having issues with finding what school is best for you, scholarship stuff, finance stuff. Then I kind of relied on football and was having issues. Trying to make it in football, was jumping from one college. I went to Stevenson University, went there for a semester. It didn't work out. It was because of financial aid, school loans, things like that. Didn't have enough money. I thought I was going to get a scholarship, but when I got to the school and it was too late, found out that I wasn't getting a scholarship. And I was that whole semester, it was just a grind. Just trying to go to school, trying to play football, and working. And but I don't regret that time in my life because it molded me to. It made me grow faster, but it molded me to be very, very responsible. I had to make some tough decisions. I gave up football in order to have to pay school. Left that school, ended up going to another school after that, because I want to continue on with studies and continue on with playing sports. I know a lot of friends of mine that are actually on the football team and stuff, and they gave up on life already just because of some smaller issues they were having and things were going their way. Life isn't going to go your way. Okay, I had a goal. I had a goal of how I wanted things to go in college, and nothing went how I wanted it at all. I thought I was going to go to college, have my career, go to 4 years, be playing in the NFL or something like that, and none of that happened. I didn't finish college. I'm actually a college dropout. I dropped out of college. I only went for like 3 or 4 semesters. And then I decided to only be a waiter. I became a waiter after college because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Worked at, I'm pretty sure y'all been there before, Dave & Buster's. Everybody love Dave & Buster's. But worked at Dave & Buster's for a while, and that time in my life is when it hit me to say it's time for me to find something to do better for myself. The gaming streams. I stream Twitch. I don't look like a nerd, but I'm a nerd. I watch cartoons. I watch Rugrats in the morning. Disney Channel. I get on Disney Channel every morning. I'm not even joking. But but these things are my personality. It creates me. I'm a '90s baby, and it's just like things like, hey, y'all know Rugrats. I love all that stuff, and it's all about just I want to let you guys know that please be yourself, man. Don't let high school and peer pressure and trying to be cool and all that, just don't let that get to you in your mind, because it will mess you up. I can tell you now that the majority of people that made fun of me in high school or whatever are not doing anything. They're not doing nothing with their life right now. Me and my mother always butt heads because we're 2 different type of people. But 2 different types of people. She never, like I said, she never understood, how I was, when things were going too good for me. She didn't understand my plans. She was like, why you want to be a waiter? You need to go work at, office job, a desk job. I'm not the type of person to listen to people, or I don't do really well listening to people. I feel you, bro. I feel you, and it's like I told her, like, look, I'd rather be a waiter, have a bunch of free time and be able to train and do what I need to on the side and just, you know, make my money and take care of my bills and whatever, than have the job you want me to have. You know, I'm not a professional person like that. I'm not a business person like that. I don't like to go into work. I don't like the suit and tie. I'm not that type of person. Some people are, and it works for them. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't have to be you. You know, there are so many jobs in this world. There are so many things, careers in this world. You can do what you want to do. I'd rather do what I want to do in this lifetime and make less than go out and have a miserable job and do things I don't want to do. I can be a millionaire, but, well, I mean, at what cost? This is my life. I only have one life. I'm going to spend my life doing what I want to do happily, making a living, making my family happy, making me happy, and then whatever else.
Good.
Good? I just want to make it right. Sometimes I'll be running out of stuff to say, man. But let me tell you a story. So I moved to New York at the age of 21. I'm 24 right now. Moved to New York at the age of 21. I tell you, when I thought I had enough money to move to New York, I did not. So you think, you know, when we saved up, like, oh yeah, I got like $800 in the bank. That's it. The ticket to New York was only $125 from Texas. So I was like, oh, that's cheap. Moving to New York is a wrap. It's a wrap. I got $800 that's going to last me for a good couple months. Came here. I was supposed to stay with my best friend. And when I got here, he treated me to a hotel for 2 days. And at the end of the 2 days, he was like, yo, check this out, bro. So you can't stay with me. Wow. It's funny though. I laugh at it. It's funny though because it wasn't his decision. It was a parent's thing because things kind of turned around because his parents, and you can't really hate on, you know. It wasn't his house, but you know, it was said that it was okay. Then once I got there and stuff, it was like, all right, no. So I ended up having to find somewhere to stay. Already, my first week in New York. Ended up staying with my manager, my modeling manager. I slept on his couch for a whole year. And that whole year was a grind. Like I went to work at a gym as a personal trainer. Within 3 months I got fired because I was so worried about my social media, trying to build my social media, and they were worried that I was going to get too big, that I would like take away clients and stuff like that. So, and the thing about my social media is, the reason why I got so serious about it is because when I got into the fitness game, I was looking for sponsors. Sponsors like Shreds, people call it Shreds, you know, Muscle Tech, whatever. I don't know if you know about supplements, but these are big time companies. And I would reach out and it was like, you know, love your personality, you look great, but you're not big enough as far as fans, popularity. Everybody want to be Instagram famous and all that and whatever, you know, but it helps. It's a business. Once I started treating it as a business and stopped worrying about my popularity, that's when things started to rise for me. So I told myself that I'm going to get big enough to where I don't have to go to anybody. Everybody's going to come to me. So that was my main goal. That's my main goal. I tell people on YouTube channel, on my Instagram, that don't worry about trying to go to people, because when you have to go to somebody, they have the advantage. I grinded. I mean, I was trying to, once I got fired, I had to go independent. I would walk around New York, I kid you not. I would get my little monthly train pass. I'll be walking around New York with $5 in my pocket, and that's it. That's poor. My idol is The Rock. You know, that's my only idol. Being like The Rock is probably my number one thing. You know, it's a guy, and it's funny because his story is at the same age that I am, 23. Same slightly the same age. He tried out for NFL stuff, and he tried for CFL. It didn't work out for him. And at my age is the same age he went into wrestling. So when I think of my story, I think of his as well, and how he made it happen for him, and you know, and that's somebody I watch and I kind of mimic him, you know, and I want to get into acting as well. So I'll have you want to get into acting? Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Go for it. You acting? Oh, you look like Chris Brown. That's cool. And if you like gaming, I get paid off of gaming as well. I do little Twitch streams. You get some viewers, whatever. You know, believe it or not, people do get paid to play video games. All right, like seriously. It's not like you know, just always keep your mind open as far as opportunities.
One thing that I admire about my bro, and he's like really being super modest about him and his accomplishments and what he's been able to do, is that he is super resilient. And so he doesn't take like no for an answer. And there's so many different things. When I met you, you were like training me, and I hate, like you said, I hate to train. But he pushed me to a place to where I was able to transform my body. And so, yeah, you right now? Okay. All right.
You look like a baby.
But because you know you can go into the gym with me on the regular. But anyhow, but something that you do is everything that you do is in a public eye, and so like I really want you to speak about some of the scrutiny that you get, whether you're just on Instagram or trying out for the Jets, or the things that you do, and how you handle that. Some of our kids experience like bullying and scrutiny over social media, via Facebook, what have you. But you are on like a larger scale, so I would love you to speak about that and have to speak about that. Students and parents, if you want to raise your hand and like ask questions, you are totally free to that as well.
Well, you don't want to ask me that. I love drama. No, but I get so much heat for the dumbest stuff in the world. It doesn't matter. You just have hawks out there. You got hawks everywhere you are. There's people that just want to shame you, hate you, or whatever, bring you down to make themselves feel better. And some people, believe it or not, some people actually just do it, they don't even make them feel better. They just do it for fun, like a job. Like they get paid for it. I feel like people do it because they get paid for it or something. But, you know, throughout the Jet stuff, I got emotional a couple times, to be honest. It hit me like a few times, but then I just like, wait, I'm doing something great right now, so why does this even matter? Why does this get to me? You know, they'll be like, oh, you're just a weightlifter, you don't know nothing about football, you're not even an athlete, you're a bodybuilder, and I don't really like being called a bodybuilder, I just love to train, lift weights and all that. It was like, you'll never be that. And the worst thing is like being compared to my cousin, like, you'll never be Odell, you'll never be, you know, when I see my future and when I see, you know, what I'm trying to do with my life, it's above and beyond anybody where anybody, you know, else is in my mind, you know.
Do you ever have like moments of doubt or moments when like you're not confident or maybe like something has gone wrong and you're just trying to like, how do you come back from that?
So after the Jets camp, one thing that hit me about when I was with the Jets that kind of touched me a little bit was the fact that I was never told why I didn't get cut. I was never told, you know, why they didn't take me. Everything they said when they talked to media, when they were on the news or whatever, everything was positive. Oh, like Teron Beck is great, you know, strength, he has speed, he knows how to read a playbook, blah, 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 all this. And I sit home and I'm just like in shock into how did I make, you see, you have all these good things to say about me, how did I not make the team? I have to realize that there are so many factors in what's going on behind the scenes, or I have to take it, I just have to think a lot more like, you know, hey, Teron, you did your best, but the process is bigger than you. You know, you gave it your all. I have to tell myself, you gave it your all, and you just kind of have to leave it at that and do what you do and move on to, you know, move on to better things. Because I'm the type of person, I always know I'm going to find something, you know, great to do. I'm always going to excel in the next thing I do, whatever it is. And that next thing right now is the wrestling stuff. So it's just like, you have to motivate yourself to know that whatever next step you take is going to be, you know, just as good or better. So that's what I just tell myself.
Would you ever, if you ever had the money to finish college like at Stevenson, would you ever go back in time and do it all over again?
No. I would not go back in time and do it all over again. I honestly love how my life has been. I love the process that I've been in because it's creating me to the person I am today. I feel like if I would have went back in time and football stuff probably would have worked out, and I probably would have been a different person. And I don't think I would have been matured enough to even handle, the process and the football and riches and all that stuff. So, but no, I wouldn't go back.
So, exactly how often do you work out a day and for how long?
I work out every day.
How long a day?
That's a good question, man. Sometimes I just get lost in time and just training. I would say minimum like an hour. It would be minimum hour. Like probably between an hour and 2 hours is how long I train. I train every day. Sometimes I train twice a day. I wake up in the morning, I do cardio, conditioning type stuff. Because as much as somebody might look great, they may not be in shape. I know plenty of people in the fitness industry that look great internally aren't in shape. Like,
Are you the Odell move back?
nah, he faster. I think he ran like a 4.43. I ran a 4.47. But keep in mind, I got like 40 pounds on me.
What type of protein shakes do you drink? And what games do you stream?
So protein. So I'm with and this is not because I'm with him, but I'm with him for the simple fact that it's a protein called N-Armor lean mass builder. It's a 3-in-1 lean mass builder, and it's specifically for actually like teenagers. Well, actually for anybody, any athletes, because it's banned substance free, no stuff in it for that teenagers or any athletes don't need to be taken. What games I stream? What am I playing right now? I'm playing Battlefield 1. Believe it or not, I don't play any sport yet. I don't play any sport. I play Madden. I play 2K. I play fight games.
When you're about to go work out, like get into your zone, like what music do you put on?
I listen to Logic.
That's not me.
That's Logic.
Oh, like, so how's your experience with trying out for like the WWE, and like who's your like current favorite wrestler?
Well, I mean, as I said, The Rock, he's not like current.
Oh.
But The Rock, he goes back and forth, like, cause he's just big like that. He can step out when he wants to, and come back when he wants to. But if I would say second, somebody I mind in the wrestling industry is a guy called Xavier Woods.
Oh yeah.
We all got shirts describing like who we are, so I want to know like your 3 I ams. Like this is mine. I want to know yours.
I am weird. I will say intelligent. Honestly, those last two, intelligent and realist. Because I keep it 100 all the time. I tell it like it is. I don't like fake. I don't like shady. And regardless, it might be bad to say, but it's kind of like I don't care if you don't like me or not. But I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, what it is.
So I know you're a personal trainer, right? So how much you charge?
Okay, my question is, you said that you're motivated and you moved along kind of on your own, but do you think that you would have gotten further if you had like your parents behind you motivating you more?
That's a good question, to be honest. I'm totally honest, I don't think so.
And why is that?
Just because my parents aren't people that, like my mother especially, she's not somebody that really ever agrees with the things that I do and like why. And we just always butt heads. I love her to death, but we never get along like that. And my dad is way too chill, so he's not motivating at all.
You said that you didn't finish college because of financial reasons, but had you had the finances, would you have continued on to college? And do you think, the other question is, do you think that even though not having college, you will continue to like move on higher up? You know what it is? Because I'm just trying to get a point across that every parent you know, and maybe every child would like to go to college or finish college. But I mean, in today's society, you can finish college with a BA, SA, whatever, and the jobs are hard. And I, you know, want these kids to realize that even though you maybe can't make it to college, that you can still move on and move up, you know?
Yes.
Okay.
That's actually something that I try to make a point of, that, you know, even without college, you can still make something of yourself. You don't have to be ashamed of it. I mean, to be in nowadays, it's great to have a degree and stuff, but that doesn't make you, if not having it, doesn't make you any lesser than anybody. You know, like a lot of people, they turn faces at me like, yo, you didn't go to college, you dropped out of college, you don't have a degree, and this is your job, and they laugh until they find out how much I make, and then they shut their mouth. So, it's I probably, you know what? I'm gonna keep this real. Of course, I probably wouldn't have finished college even if I had the money, if I wasn't playing football. Because the only reason, to be honest, in my mindset, the only reason why I went to school is because I wanted to play football. And if that wasn't happening, then I wasn't even motivated to do school. Because I just wanted to go to football, do football in college to be able to go to the NFL. That wasn't working, and I was like, all right, well, I mean, I'm kind of wasting.
Why? Because you felt like college wasn't for you? Because
I felt like
college is not for everybody.
It wasn't for me at all. I was good at school. I was the type of person, I really didn't do homework, but I was good at the test.
My first question is, so being the person that you are, right, and being a bodybuilder and being like a little thing you have, like, does that come in conflict with you, like you and your girlfriend? Like, does she like be insecure about having you, like, or does she feel like does it affect you in your relationship?
It's a strong question, man. It's a real strong question, because that, I mean, believe it or not, you know, when insecurities come into play, I mean, it actually came both ways at the start of our relationship. You know, because when she was great, I was great. If you in a relationship, you gotta be like, babe, we look good. Like, nah, but it was, my whole life has been giving me a little message about wrestling. Because in playing in Tekken, my favorite person was a wrestler. My grandfather, he loved wrestling. If you told him wrestling was fake, he would slap you.
Is there anything that makes you want to quit?
Is there anything that makes me want to quit? Never. There's nothing that, no. Because my fear is to not be successful. And if there's something on this earth that makes me feel like I want to quit, then it needs to be me.
So do you think that you work too hard? You think that you work too hard?
I don't think I work hard enough. Sometimes I have to, like, it's funny because I'll lay on the couch and I'll think about stuff I need to do. Who there is this? I'll lay on the couch. Trump, get up, bro.
So let's give it to Ron. First, I want to thank all of you students who stayed and the families who stayed. This is something that Imagine Me Boys are doing new this year. I'll wait. It's something that we're doing new this year where I'm inviting my people to come and speak to you guys. I would love you guys to email me about feedback. If you want me to email, we'll get that on our way out of here. Teron, what is your Instagram so they can like follow you? We have to be out of the building by 8 o'clock. What we're going to do right now is move all the way up to the hallway. I want the Imagine Me Boys to have a picture with Teron first. FB Aftermath.